Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to a new episode in our American Truck Simulator Big World Edition, where we've added mods from Mexico, Canada, East Coast, Coast to Coast mods, and some other things as well. We are loaded up today with a bunch of Teslas. We'll be taking this on a journey. If you last left off with us in the previous episode, you'll know that we're in Mexico. We crossed into the Mexican border a couple episodes ago, and today we have what is being called a 40-hour journey down to Los Mochis. However, we learned in the last episode that the time estimations for these jobs are a little bit off in the Mexican Reforma mod here. Quite a bit off, substantially off actually. And so I don't think it's going to take us that long. However, I still might carve this up into 2 episodes. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, we're going to see if we can squeeze out of this parking lot without destroying stuff. I have to confess, I had an adventure getting over here. It was quite a little bit of a wild adventure getting just to this place. I got lost kind of thing, and I had to actually call a tow truck, but that's a whole story in itself. So far, so good. We did seem to get out of the parking lot here. Now, I'm curious to see how long this takes in game time. It's Friday at 8:46 in the morning. We are loaded up with sleep energy, so we should have a good portion of this that'll last us through the day here. But it does say it's a 39-hour and 40-minute journey. I might carve this up again into 2 episodes. I'm not quite sure. But this is a really cool little town here. I am really liking the Mexican mod here and all the stuff that it offers. I mean, this is just, it's such a whole different cultural dynamic down here. There are a couple places, like I mentioned, where Sky got really confused in trying to tell us what to do. There is no way I can make this corner. No way. Can we make it? We're just going to have to go really wide. And really wide again. Don't want to mess these Teslas up. Maybe we got it, huh? Okay, what crash vehicle offense? I didn't hit anybody. I did not hit anybody. Wait. I did not hit this car. I didn't hit him. Okay. So I had some kind of illegal trailer usage fine trying to get over here. That was like a few $100 that it got charged here. Alto means stop. I know that. So had a trailer usage fine when I didn't have a trailer on, which doesn't really make too much sense if you think about it. Then I had to call a tow truck because it got stuck in kind of this little time warp trying to get over here. Then they said I hit the car. I didn't hit that car. I don't know what that driver's talking about. You saw that. I was not close at all. We had a good 2 feet before we hit that car. It was the one on the right side of us that was flashing. There's no way that we hit him. We are just racking up so many fines down here. This could get expensive. I started the episode literally 15 minutes ago with $12,000. I had to get gas too. Now we're down. Stop car. Okay, thank you. Now we're down to $10,000. This promises to be quite an adventure down here in Mexico. This is more fun than I anticipated. Gotta stay on your toes and gotta stay sharp. But anyway, okay, now I'm speeding here. It's Friday morning, a little bit shy of 9 o'clock. We have 39 hours of driving to do. We're going to get a little bit out on the road here and go. Lots of big news in American Truck Simulator, and we are going to make the drawing for our $25 Steam card winner on this episode later on as well. So stick around for that too. But let's get a little bit further out of Nogales here. I'm hoping we can get out of this city pretty quickly because driving around the city, 1, it's expensive because I get fines. And 2, we can't go very fast. We got a lot of ground to cover if we're going to get these Teslas to the right place here. But we are on our way here. I am, though, this is better because the last episode, you'll know, was pretty much in the nighttime because I thought it was going to be a long delivery and we could do most of it in the day. But it turns out that the time was shortened, which meant that almost all of our delivery was in the night here. But looks like we're going to have a lot of daytime driving today. Feliz viaje! Happy trails. There we go. This is awesome. I'm excited to see more of Mexico in the day here too. I think this is going to be really special. And I don't know how many episodes. I know we talked about in this series, talked about kind of exploring Mexico. There's a lot to explore here. So I'm thinking 10. Oh yeah, look at this. This is another thing I forgot to mention too. On the way over here, it's Old Faithful in the middle of the road. I have never seen that. I mean, look at, whoa. Better be careful. But it's a geyser that's erupted right in the middle of the road. We're just having all kinds of spontaneous adventures here. It's just a whole different viewpoint on American Truck Simulator. I guess it is Mexican Truck Simulator too. But it's kind of cool. Lots of cool stuff going on. We got geysers in the road. We got phantom accidents. Drivers accusing us of hitting their cars. We didn't hit the car. You get trailer usage, illegal trailer usage when we don't have a trailer. You go off into a time warp zone and you have to get towed and things like that. But all the joys of traveling here. It does look like we are on our way to Hermosillo. I wonder if I got that right. And we have a little bit more speed pickup here. We should be able to go get our Teslas out on the road. Anyway, we'll see you a little bit down the road here as we get further along the way. We are about 5 hours down the road now. We're in Santa Ana. And thank you to Jose Soto, who said there actually are a lot of speed bumps in Mexican cities. So that's why there are speed bumps apparently in the game as well, too. Because remember, I think if you remember the last episode, it was coming into one city and we got really backed up with a long line of cars that were slowing down for a speed bump. Apparently that's a thing. So to slow down speeding in Mexican cities, there are speed bumps all over the place. Not something we have too often. Usually in the US, we have them kind of on side roads where people would go too fast in residential areas and things like that. But yeah, so that clears up the mystery of the speed bumps in Mexico. But nice day here. We have made about 5 hours. Oops, speeding violation. Plus 7 miles per hour. $520. I am not trying to do these. I am not. I find that the speed limits are changing pretty quickly. So I'll be okay, and then Sky will kind of yell at me and tell me I'm going too fast. 7 miles over and it cost us $500. I hope we have some money by the time we get there because I'm down over $2,000 right now. I didn't see that one coming at all. Usually it gives you a 7 mile per hour buffer, but apparently not. So normally I wouldn't be worried if I was 7 over, but apparently that is the limit there. Anyway, yes, this is a route that we did travel in the last episode. However, when it was dark, now we get to see it in its glory in the daytime. It is really fun and scenic to be driving down here. I'm really, despite all the fines that we're paying, it's an expensive trip. Despite all the fines that we're paying, I am enjoying the journey. Now it does seem that we are on a spot on the map that we have not traveled previously. But to go back to that thing too about the time kind of balances here, we've gone about 2 hours. I think we started, right around 9 o'clock? And in game time on Friday morning. And we've covered about 5.5 hours of the journey. So looks like a 2 to 5 ratio there maybe. So given that, it'll probably take us, so there's like 5, there's 10 of those, there's 8 of those, times 2, 16 hours to do this. So I think we could probably do this in one episode. Anyway, really kind of liking the views here as we head out. Take a look at it like that. We're in the Mexican countryside now, but it's a fun drive. I am liking the novelty and the adventure down here and the cultural differences too, and just in terms of the scenery and stuff like that, I think is really well done. So, whoops, we're gonna get another speed ticket unless we're careful here. But making good time on our way with our Teslas here. We'll see you in a little bit. We'll check in to talk about version 1.48 coming out, as well as Oklahoma. We are in the wide open spaces now. If we take a look here, this is split highway now. We're just heading down, which is the west coast of Mexico, and just making really good time at, whoops, mind the speed limit. We up to, I think the speed limit was 68, 69 miles an hour, so we can go about 70, 71, and are just chewing up the miles here. We did about 5 hours of game time in such a fast stretch here. Again, the time distortion down here is quite a bit off with the mod here. That's the only thing. So I guess we got to kind of use the distance for this. Still have a good bit of driving to do, but yeah, we're making good time. I'm really liking this countryside now. We're well out of the cities now, and we do need to sleep, and that's why we're pulling into this town here. We'll head off and grab ourselves some shut-eye here in Hermosillo. So we'll just kind of, and it looks like there's a question mark we can grab on the way out here too. So maybe another recruitment agency to help us build up our trucking empire. Whoa, wide turn. Is that guy dancing? I haven't seen anybody dancing. That guy's dancing back there. That's pretty cool. A lot of the stuff I've seen in the game here too feels quite a bit different. Like the geyser from the road, the guy dancing and stuff like that. Some of the just all the buildings and stuff. It's amazing how much time must have been put into this to kind of to make all this. I mean, this is a country. It's not just a state mod. I don't know how many people worked on it, but I'm just blown away by how good this is and how much fun it is and stuff like that, and all the kind of time and effort that's been put in this. This is really cool. I mean, I don't really want to rush through an area too, so we kind of just explore this for a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could, we could almost make a whole series out of just Mexico in and of itself. But there are other places we will get to. And now we do have a place to sleep in here. Right here. Can we? Oh, we can't sleep here, can we? This is one of those places you can sleep if you have... Yeah, I don't think we can sleep there. Okay, so we have to find another place to sleep. I'll be back when I solve the problem. So it looks like it's a dealer off to the left here, and it looks like we might be able to sleep at this dealer. So, see, and it's not even taking us out of our way. Nice wide turn. What is this? The Kenworth dealer. This does look like we'll be able to sleep here. Let's come in and get some shut-eye. People walking around here. It does seem kind of, for whatever reason... And where can we sleep? Over here, looks like. It does always seem, I feel like, especially for some of these cities and for some of the crowded cities and stuff like that, like when you're on the countryside, it's not really odd, but it is kind of odd that there are always so few people walking around. I don't know if there's a mod that would fix that or if that would create issues or not, but here we go. Nighty night. We'll see you in the dark side. And good morning. It's now 11:30 at night. Looks like the rest of our drive will be in the night then, unfortunately, as we really don't have the options to switch it. And again, because we're so far in debt, we did pay our, we had to pay our loan off while we were driving there. So we went from 9,000 down to 2,000. And then Leon, our hired driver, got some money there just as we were falling asleep. So he picked us up a couple thousand, bringing us close to 7,000. But money is dear, and we have to pay off our loan. So I don't want to kind of do a double sleep because that's going to kind of set us all off. So we will explore a little bit more of Mexico here in the dark. I still think we're going to get some daylight with this ride, hopefully, at the far end of it. But we'll get back out on the highway here, and then let's check in a little bit. Still 25 hours left to go, but we're about halfway done. So it's middle of the night now. It's 2:30, just a little bit shy of 2:30 here in game time on Saturday morning. We've got about 15 hours left according to the estimates for travel there, but we just chewed up a good 10 to 15 hours of the trip time, maybe in about 10 hours or so, in just about 2.5 hours or so of real time. Whoa, light turned red. Didn't catch that. But we made really good time. We were just going 70 miles an hour down the highway there, flying. And right now we are well on our way to our destination. We've got about 250 miles left or so. Just cruising through Ciudad Obregón is the city one. I'm tempted to get that Peterbilt dealer, but I want to kind of keep going and put the miles under us here. We'll touch base a little bit, though, as the sun's coming up in about another hour or so game time and probably another 5 hours or so delivery time. Looks like we're going to have a nice another stretch of riding. If we look on the map, we're basically cutting down this west side of Mexico here, the west coast, heading down to Navojoa, maybe, and then to our final destination. Looks like we got some curling to do coming up there, but we've avoided the mountains by coming this way, so that's been a nice little ride. But yeah, we'll check in as the sun comes up in a couple more hours.
Go straight up.
Gah! Did you see that? We're on the highway, the car just pulls into us, hits us, and we get trailer damage 1%.
Please mind the speed.
What the heck? I swear something's gone on with the AI drivers in this version 1.47. I hope it does make it entertaining, but like phantom accidents, we got blamed for hitting a car that we never hit. That car just kind of basically tomahawked us there. Whoops. Speed limit's 50 here. And the accidents at the lights and stuff like that, where they just basically stall out and we've had to go around them and stuff like that. Yeah. There are demons in the air with the AI drivers here in this game lately. So anyway, we are in Navojoa and still about 12.5 hours left to go. So we'll check in shortly when the sun comes up. Whoa, okay. 4 o'clock in the morning, we're on some, looks like a gravel road, but the texture didn't change. That was interesting. But anyway, 4 o'clock, we should get the sun should come up now, 4:30, maybe about 5:30 or so, another hour. I would expect the sun to come up, unless maybe because we're further south, it comes up later. I'm not really sure. But Daniel D just made us $1,800, so we started with $12,000. We're now down to $8,000, so we recovered from $2,000. However, we're kind of adding some bonus miles, some bonus money back in, and we're going to make $29,000, I think, or $26,000 for this one. So it's going to pay us quite a bit here, which will get us well on our way towards our next goal, which is in addition to upgrading kind of the performance metrics for this truck, like transmissions and engines and stuff like that, but to buying our third truck that we can put in our, where was it? Albuquerque base, I think is where our base is. But we've got about 8 hours left. I have no idea what that actually means. I'm going to guess more like 2 hours of game time. So I thought maybe we could chat a little bit, because big news, it has a bearing on this career game they're playing. But Oklahoma's been announced, and as I'm recording this now, it is the 26th of July. August 1st is Oklahoma, and I definitely want to be driving and covering that. So what I'm going to do is go back to the original career that I started, and I think we left off, where were we? I think we're in Nevada or something like that. So probably the next episode we'll be driving closer to Oklahoma and getting ready for the Oklahoma launch. And then I'm probably going to do about 2 or 3 episodes, maybe in about 2 or 3 days, about Oklahoma. So I'm going to concentrate on that and focus on that for a little bit as we drive around that one, because that's always fun to do at launch. So I'll put this kind of career on hold. We'll leave our truck parked down here in the coast of Mexico, and we'll be back once. It's going to take a while for them because they have to upgrade Coast to Coast, Reforma, Promods Canada, the Arizona bettered, remodeled or something like that mod too. So plus all the connectors. So it's probably going to take, I would guess, a couple weeks before we'll be back and able to do this one again too. And I wonder too, one of the features in 1.48, which will probably come out almost any day now, is the city gallery. So when you visit a city, you can click on it and it shows some kind of images or pictures or something like that about the place you've been. And I wonder how that's going to work with the mod cities. Like, do the mod cities have to update for that? And if so, that might be a lot of work. So it might take a little bit longer before we see these mods updated and ready to be used again. We'll see. Maybe it's just something that wouldn't work for the mods, or maybe it's something that's automatic. I guess it could be any one of those kinds of things. The only other thing I will say too is that we are in the hills now. That was a curvy section of the road. We definitely need to improve the performance of our truck. We have no speed. We got no power here. 44 miles an hour. Everybody's flying past us. And driving at night in Mexico is pretty much like driving. I can't see anything. I have no idea if it's spectacular scenery or just random scenery. It looks like we're cutting through some kind of mountains now. It does remind me sometimes, if you've ever flown into a city you've never been to at night, and you land at the airport, and then you drive to the to a hotel or something like that, and then you get up the next morning, or it's gonna be the same thing as driving, and you get up the next morning and it's like, wow, you have no idea. It's just completely different than you imagined as you kind of look around and think, whoa, this is weather, everything's completely different. It's kind of what it feels like now. We've been on this straight run down Mexico to get down here, and I have no idea what the scenery looks like. So I definitely want to make future episodes, as much as possible, have them be in the daytime. The good thing about this run, however, is that I was a little concerned it was 40 hours and it was going to take forever to do. But because we've been able to go pretty much 70 miles an hour the whole time, we've chewed it up in probably the equivalent of like a 10-hour drive, maybe. We made some really good time over the last 25 hours of driving. If you look on the bottom right, you can see 4 hours and 5 minutes, 3. It's almost like counting down more than 1 a second here. It goes really fast. We have to stop up here. So yeah, it's been a fun drive though. I really am still so excited to do much more exploration here in Mexico, a whole country to explore. And I wish I weren't in the slow lane here. Oh, this is a toll up ahead. Oh, this is going to take forever. And there's a car that had an accident behind us. So I'm going to take a little bit of an advantage of that. Let's swing over here because he's got his emergencies on behind us. Yet another AI accident there. Because I think we can just come over here, right? Doesn't look like there's any reason why we couldn't be in this lane. Guess we'll find out. Ooh, lots of bumps here. But we've got about 3 hours and 43 minutes left, which isn't much in game time, 60 miles or so. So we'll get through the toll booth here, drive a little bit. Hopefully we'll get the sunrise shortly at 6 a.m. I guess it comes up a little bit late down here. And then we have, of course, we have to pick our winner of the $25 Steam gift card. So we'll be back to do that. 6:30 sunrise. It's kind of interesting. We're driving around Scotland in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and the sun's coming up at like 4 in the morning. And now about 6:30 here, we get the pink skies to the east as we head down to our final destination. Just an hour left to go in this, which is going to be shorter than that. It is time for us to pick our $25 Steam gift card winner. Thank you to everybody. Actually, I'm going to kick out of the game here now, just so we can kind of finish the ride momentarily. Let's Let's pause it like that. So kick out here. First of all, thank you to everybody that went and posted on Custard Profit's site on his video and stuff like that and put in hashtag blitzed and things like that. He made it well over 1,000 subscribers now. I know he's up to like 1,020 at least the last time I checked. And just really nice of everybody put really nice comments. And I know some people are following his series, and he's having a blast doing his Euro Truck Simulator 2 series now too. So one of us, and thank you to everybody who's gone over and done that. I'm going to kick out of the game now, and I'm going to go to a kind of little website I found that allows us to pick a comment out of comments on a YouTube video. So we'll see you there. Here's the moment we've been waiting for to pick our winner. And again, we thank you for everybody who's posted there. This is a site called Comment Picker, and I've gone in here, and there are some premium features that I don't have access to, but I've pasted the URL of the video in here, filtering out duplicate users. And we have one number of winner. We're going to show some random names and things like that. I've already put in things like that. I can't filter by hashtags with this unless I pay some money to do that. I don't think I will do that there. And then I can't add extra entries. So I can't add extra people for like Patreon people, which I was thinking to do as well. But this will work well enough. So we're going to come down here, click this. It's going to show us some names. It's going to show us a winner. And then I just want to confirm that person has hashtag blitzed in there. Now, a couple of qualifications here too. The spirit of the entry counts. If someone put in like hashtag Zilla Blitz or something like that, that's fine. Or if someone put in a comment before and then added a second comment that had hashtag blitzed in there, that's fine too. So I'm going to do a verification thing right after we select this to make sure it's there. I'm not going to pick myself. I did comment on that video. That wouldn't be a good point. The only other qualification is I'm going to give you 3 days to get in touch with me. Put a comment down below and tell me how I either can befriend you on Steam or how we can communicate an email address. If you want to put it there, perhaps, then I can email you thing, and then you could delete it from the comments so it doesn't get picked up by like spam bots and things like that. But we'll sort that out. So here we are, the moment of the winner. And of course, it'd be $25 equivalent in your country, but I'm pretty sure we could just do that anywhere. You just get whatever it's worth in your currency, but we'll sort it out to make it happen and things like that. So the moment of truth is here. We have 44 entries in this, I saw, and a few of them wouldn't count because they don't have the hashtag in it. They were there before this competition started, and I don't think they're aware of it. Picking our winner now. Here we go. You can see some names flying by. We get Old Lady Plays, but I don't think she's a winner because I saw her comment there originally. Let's see what it says. Because she was one of the first ones to comment on that. She was there before. I'll check this and I'll be right back. Yes, so Old Lady Plays comment is on. She was one of the people that commented right when the video came up. She hasn't watched the competition, hasn't watched the episode, and is not a participant in the competition. So she doesn't have the hashtag there to identify it. So that is not a winner. So hold your horses. We're picking the real winner. We're going to pick another winner. Here we go again. Attempt number 2. D-Tourist. Great to see more people. Let's check to make sure. I don't see it here, but we will check up here on the site. I'll be right back. I found D-Tourist's comment as well. It doesn't have a hashtag either. It has nothing to refer to the contest or anything like that. So I don't think he's part of the competition. And there is, again, spirit of the entry had to have something identifying it as the entry to the competition. And there really isn't, not even my name or anything like that, or blitzed or something like that. So hold your horses again. Let's pick another one. Here we go. We're still live. This could take forever. Roddenog Claw. Here we go. Playing ATS below. Let's go see. We'll just confirm. We have a winner. Roddenog Claw from 8 days ago. And playing ATS, but always love to meet other players in the world of trucks. Enjoy the drive. Hashtag Blitz. Roddenog Claw is our winner of the $25 Steam card. Gift card. Post a comment down below if it like your Steam address, and I can befriend you, and then I can just transfer it to you. Or if you prefer to do it by email, we can figure it out. Let me know how I can get in touch with like a Twitter direct message or something like that. We can figure it out, but just put some information down. You got 3 days, so 3.5, something like that. You know, reasonable amount of time to post in there. So congratulations to Roddenov Claw for winning the $25 Steam gift card, and thank you to everybody who's played. Let's get back in and finish our drive now. What? Wait a second. What happened? It says 3 hours and 52 minutes till we're done. How did that happen? 1 second, I gotta figure. We just picked the winner, and now it says 4 hours till we're done. That can't be right. Oh, I missed a turn? The heck? Oh, I missed the turn. I was so busy picking a winner, we missed the turn. We have to go all the way down there? I don't think so. That we're not gonna. Well, we'll see how it goes. I think we should be able to go left there at the Cargill place and then come back. We'll figure out something, but I'm not driving 4 hours out of my way to do this. Although this is a split highway, I really don't see much hope unless we can go left up ahead. Get out of the way, car. Road's got to be broken here. Gosh, that's... I must have missed an exit or something like that, huh? I'm just going to take both lanes here because I think we can go left up here. We're going to do it. Doesn't look like we can, though. Can we go left in here? No. 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 Nothing. This is a bummer. Well, we'll be back as soon as we make the U-turn.
Good.
Aha, here we go. Here's a place where you can make a U-turn. This'll work. You can even get gas, too, because we kind of need it. This'll save us some time. Truck. Seriously? Dude, what are you doing? Now we gotta block the road here. Go! Oh, what? Damage 4%. Did you run into us? What? Shouldn't have been that hard. Sometimes... I gotta figure that out, actually. Because sometimes I've found... There's gas down there? Oh, I did see it. Anyway, okay. We were not gonna run out. Sometimes when I'm steering on the wheel, because I have my direction controls on the steering wheel itself, if I've turned the wheel a lot, then I can't figure out... it's not a position... I don't know which way to push it to turn the wheel. I can't find the hat, so sometimes that creates issues. I should really just done that with the mouse then, like that. That would have solved the problem. I have to get in the habit of doing that. Anyway, we've made a U-turn, caused 4% damage to the truck. And then, but we've cut off 2 hours on our journey here. 2 hours of Mexican time, which actually is much shorter. So we'll see you as we get closer to our final destination here. Liking the scenery down here now, though. We are back in a little bit more tropical here with palm trees and stuff. Oh, you're in the way, dude. You are too. Come on, go. Oh man, what are you doing there? These drivers are crazy. This car's gonna hit us. No, it's not. Okay. We got this. Nice. Okay. That's a little bit of adventurous driving here. Hi, Juan. It's right in front of us. Okay. 32 minutes to go, which is probably like 4 or 5 minutes, but let's check out the scenery as we go up down here. This actually, Los Mochis. Nice. This is really cool. The only thing I do wish, I find myself, I feel like there should be more people out. Mexican drivers in the game are just as bad as the US drivers. That's all I'm going to say about that. The AI drivers are really having a meltdown recently. The apocalypse is coming here. I'm just as bad, I'm sure. Anyway, we'll see when we get to the parking spot. I hope we get a nice 90. We are down by the coast now. Los Mochis here. We're at the water. Boats and everything. It's pretty cool. About 17 minutes left, 4 miles. I can see our destination up ahead, so it's going to be relatively quick here. Oh, we got a toll booth or something?
Keep right, and then turn right.
All right. This is a little bit of a tight fit. Oh, we don't have to stop or anything. We can just go. Well, I mean, we have to stop because there's a stop sign, but we don't have to stop for one of the toll booth things. We can just plow on through. All right, we're bearing to the right here, it looks like. Speeding violation. For that. That was one of those toll booth violations, right? Wow, big port here. Oh, we must be going to the port facilities to drop this off. This should be an adventure. These parkings are usually interesting. We've got a big cargo ship there. Big freighter. But anyway, another fine. That's fine. We're racking up so much money here.
When possible.
Fines and damage. I'm glad we have insurance in the American one too, because 4% damage and trailer damage 1% and stuff like that. All right, let's see what we got. Hopefully it's a 90, and it is excellent, right in the middle. Part of the challenge with these often is just finding where they are. Looks like we go down. It looks like it's almost even with us inside there, right? So we're going to have to go through here. I feel like I really have to sharpen up my driving game. And around, we can't go through those cement things, so we have to go around here. I feel like I really have to sharpen up my driving game. Like, driving in Mexico is going to make you a better driver in the game. Because I don't see us on the map anymore. We are right here on the ocean. This is kind of cool. Waves coming in, crashing on the sides there. Looks like we go this way, but I can't see us on the newbie map here, so I don't know where we are in relation to anything else. But I thought it was right as we pulled in. It looks like it's... Oh, now I see us. I can see where we are now. So it's down here somewhere. But where? Maybe it's down this channel here? There it is. I can just see the edge of it flashing there. So we have to go... Oh, this is a tricky one. We're going to have to pull forward here. And then loop in behind this trailer here, which is going to be challenging and hard. Go forward. And then curve it towards the other side of this. I don't want to stop the engine. I don't want to stop the engine. Okay. I like that better. So now we started backing up. The goal is to cut it as close as we can to those containers on the edge here. Not hit the other one on the other side. Can't see where the edge is though. There it is, right there. So my goal is just to go right near this edge of that blue container that's sticking out and then turn it in. We should probably start turning it in already though, right? If we can just get it down here straight. Whoops, gotta get it straighter. We might be too wide. Oh, damn it, I might have screwed it up. But we got time to correct it, right? Back this way. And then straighten her out. Straighten it out. Oops, that's not straight. We can still correct it, though. This is so curvy. Not very good. Now, we'll come back this way. That side gets there, right about here. Oops, we hit the other side. Ah, okay. I gotta go straight. That wasn't very good. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. I should have cut that angle much sharper, and I know that too. Alrighty, now we're home. And we are in. Most excellent. Let's take a picture here. All right, picture taken. Tesla's delivered. Let's see how much money we get for this. That was a long drive. That was still, even though it was 40 hours, the weird time morphing there. 23,000. Any damage penalties and stuff? No, no damage penalties. This is going to get to level 6, maybe 7? Boom! Double levels. Most excellent. Let's level up. Continue. We are level 7 enthusiast. Let's do just-in-time delivery for 1 anyway, because that gets us to call for important deliveries. Now, I could go right to urgent deliveries, and we have flammable. I think I want to do long distance because I think that's going to probably get us more jobs than the urgent ones. So very good there. We have made it a 40-hour delivery by Mexican time, which is about 10 hours, I think, 10 to 15 hours in real time. Rodnov Claw, congratulations on winning this $25 Steam card. Let me know how I get in touch with you down below in the comments. We'll see you and heading towards Oklahoma in our other save. We'll put this one on hold for a while. Thanks everybody for watching. I look forward to your comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you in Oklahoma soon.